What's up, YouTube? AshtonReef here again, just giving you guys an update. I've finished these two tanks. They are now officially linked together. As you can see, the sump is down there, piping over there. I will hide that piping or something, I don't know. I'll finish these stands off. These are just stands to hold the tanks. They're not finished. I always make my stands look pretty by the time I'm done. I'm actually thinking of just turning this one whole wall into a nice uniform stand, but who knows, we'll figure that one out later. Now this here, it is a 75 gallon. I've got two T5 JKS lights on the top. They're just high output T5s, so two 10Ks and two actinics. Running them on this tank here for 7.5 hours a day. Same with, I'm running my daylights on this tank here for 7.5 hours a day, and my actinics for 12. So they get the night and day. I don't know if you have to do that. Some people just leave their lights on all the time, both actinics and days. I like to go actinics for 2 hours before my days and 2 hours after my days, or 3, just so it represents sunrise and sunset. Now down to the sump here, we got the Oceanic Sump. Don't worry, I didn't buy this new. Be crazy. Got Chaeto, carbon, socks. In here I've got my foams and some phosbane, or phosbane, so to remove, you know what it's for. And this is the Meg 9.5 here, so 950 gallons per hour split between the two tanks. Now, right now this tank is running very slow. We're pretty much just trickling water through this tank. I have been running this tank for 4 days before actually connecting it to this tank, and I still don't want to introduce this water very quick. I want to introduce the water slow and steady so we don't get new tank syndrome over in the 60 gallon. Now, while I was taking everything apart, because there is no longer anything down here, as you can tell, just a power bar, figured I might as well redesign the protein skimmer as well, fix it, because I did get a leak right here. So I've revamped this protein skimmer now. Everything's sturdy and true. Silicone ring. This is how I always get my top off. I just put a little bead of silicone around the top. Kind of acts like a rubber grommet, and then you don't have to silicone the top on, and you can get back in. Now, if you can see down there, there is a stone, one of those wood stones, and then I fixed the downpipe here. So this is where the water comes out. Now, before it just used to suck water from here, which was stupid because it brought air bubbles in it, and I forgot. I don't even know why I did that. Anyway, so what I did was I attached a sleeve, a 90, right there, with a long tube that goes all the way down to the bottom right here. So it's actually pulling water in from under where the Venturi pump is pumping the water in. And yes, this is a Venturi pump and an air stone, why not? So, no air bubbles come out of this line. Now, I will be using this today, just letting the silicone dry. I'm one that likes to wait 24 hours before sticking them into my tank. I wash them. Now we'll go over the breeder tanks for you. Saddleback in here. We got the old saddleback, waiting for a mate for them, and then we'll double them up. I've got my Clarkie over there, my maroon over under it is an enemy, of course. Now this one here, you guys have seen it. I've done videos of it. I had to kind of take it apart a little bit. I feel bad. And again, I bought all the parts from my local TSC store, so they don't have anything. So I didn't have a 90, couldn't get a 90, so I had to stop that. So what I did was I took an Aqua Clear 20, attached a tube to it, and ran it into this tank. So, as you can see, it's working. We're getting cycled through both tanks still. Now, they are ordering some in for me. I'll be getting them tomorrow, I hope. Now, down to the bottom here. I had to change this. We're gonna turn on this light here for you guys. Right now I'm not reusing my refugium, and that is kind of scaring me. That water's starting to look a little bit gross. Again, they really didn't have nothing. I bought them all out, so I needed two T's. Well, just one T, no, 2 T's. One for my flow control and one for my refugium. Again, that'll all be in, and I'll just cut it up and jug it all together. Now, I'm just going to give you guys one last look. Daylights just came on my main tank. Might be a little bit early for those daylights to be coming on. That's okay. But there you go, guys. That is the tank. As you can see, the algae are going away. That's just new tank syndrome. Normally we'll see green and brown algae. This middle rock here was completely covered with algae, and it just went away. Like, you should just let your cleanup crews, you should actually let that algae build up, from what I've been reading and from what I've heard, because then all the little critters will come along later and they'll just eat away at it versus eating away at your corals. Now, this is a really long video for me, but we covered a lot here because I've got a lot of tanks down here. Now, we'll be doing individual updates on each system, but I just wanted to show you guys the over of the basement. I'm sure you guys will like it. Now, just give me any comments, questions, concerns, whatever you got. Feel free. Till next time, peace out. AshtonReef.